Hello and welcome to this week's 7 Days of Science. Well, I say that, we're not actually going to have a 7 Days of Science this week because I'm not here. And Ben, Ben, can you do 7 Days of Science this week?
Alright, looks like I'm doing this then. Welcome to this week's episode of 7 Days. Starting off the news this week, SpaceX and Tesla's Elon Musk has unveiled a prototype tunnel in Los Angeles built by the Boring Company, which is a mile long and aims to eliminate traffic. Altered electric cars would travel at speeds reaching 150 miles per hour, although the demonstration shown had the car reaching 49 miles per hour. They are currently experiencing issues with bumpiness, but Musk assures that the finished ride would be as smooth as glass. In other news, NASA announced that Saturn is actually going to lose its rings within a relatively short amount of time. Using data gathered from Voyager 1 and 2 many years ago, it was found that the iconic structures are being pulled into the planet by its gravity, and the Cassini spacecraft also recorded ring material falling to the equator. With these ongoing processes, it seems the impressive rings will be gone in just 100 million years, a very short time when compared with the planet's age of more than 4 billion years. Kinda sad, and a bit scary. An interesting analysis of newly discovered material belonging to the carnivorous marsupial Thylacoleo has brought some clarification as to how this ancient predator operated. The paleontologists examining the fossils found that the various features of its anatomy were quite similar to the modern Tasmanian devil, and they suggest Thylacoleo led a comparable lifestyle, being a hunter and scavenger that was also able to climb. We've got some more paleontology news next, as over 85 particularly well-preserved dinosaur footprints have just been described this week. Found over the last 4 years as they fell out of eroding cliffs in Hastings, these fossils are the most diverse assemblage of dinosaur footprints known from the Cretaceous of England. Multiple groups of dinosaurs are identified as having been present here, including ornithopods, ankylosaurs, stegosaurs, sauropods, and theropods, and many of the footprints are so well preserved that traces of skin and claw marks can be seen. Now for the biggest paleontology news of the week, as an incredible paper has been published in the journal Nature that describes 2 specimens of anurognathed pterosaurs which preserve evidence of complex integumentary structures surprisingly similar to certain feather types. Pterosaurs are already known to have possessed a kind of hair-like fuzz known as pycnofibers, but here it is reported that they share key features with actual feathers. The authors identify 4 types of pycnofiber in the 2 specimens. Simple filaments, bundles of filaments, filaments that branch partway down, and tufts of filaments. The complex filaments were previously thought to be unique to maniraptoran dinosaurs, but these findings show that feathers could potentially have had a much older origin than we realized. In fact, the authors ran evolutionary analyses that came to the conclusion that pycnofibers in pterosaurs are actually no different to feathers. And so this would mean that this type of integument evolved about 250 million years ago, just after the Great Dying, making feathers ancestral to all dinosaurs and pterosaurs. Clearly this has pretty huge implications for the evolution of both these iconic groups, with it now seeming more certain that various dinosaurs must have secondarily lost their feathery coats over time. The paper does also mention the possibility of an independent origin of feather-like filaments in pterosaurs, but it's far more likely that they are homologous to those seen in dinosaurs. Well, that's it for this episode. Hope you have a great week and we'll see you on Sunday.